A few years ago, I doubled my income by planning and allowing God to move. That was really a way for me to understand what it means to plan, then allow God to take charge and take control. So, what happened was I made a simple plan, nothing extravagant, just a desire to earn extra income and to change my career because of commute and the schedule that I had with my previous job that wasn't working for me as a mom. The interesting part is I had my eyes set on a certain program. That was program A that I wanted to do. My husband spoke to one of his friends and he mentioned a different program, which was quite new, that he mentioned to him that, oh, he thinks it will be good for me since I'm a mom. It will work better for my schedule. So I was like, great, it doesn't hurt. Let me go ahead and try it. So I enrolled in that program. I started the class. I finished the class. I started applying for jobs. All along, I was praying, fasting, and going through the whole 9 yards. But at that time, I didn't fully understand what I was doing and what God was going to do with this whole thing. But I knew that I had a plan in motion and I was going along. But years later, I can clearly see what God did with my small plan. With that decision, God's redirection, that led me to double my income, greater peace, and much more rhythm for my home and for my family. I found a job that was so peaceful. Looking back at it, I know without a doubt that God ordered my steps and he used man to do that. And the Bible says that a man's heart devises his ways, but the Lord directs his steps. So my steps were ordered. Through an advice God used someone to bring to me. That one conversation became a turning point for me. It exceeded my expectation. It exceeded what my small mind could even comprehend. That is why the Bible says that God will do exceedingly abundantly above what you can even think or imagine. Because my imagination was so small, but God made it big. And it helped me to also introduce the same program to other people to join, to also double people's incomes. So you realize that I went in with a smallest plan, but God made it bigger than what I could expect. That is what it means to bring God in your small plan. Because if he wasn't in this plan and if he didn't execute it, I would have gone for something else that wouldn't have brought me peace or joy. But here's the part that I learned through it all. First, gather your information. Whatever you want to do, whatever plan you want to execute, make sure you put all your information together. Secondly, develop the plan. Thirdly, execute the plan. Go ahead. If it's classes you need to take, if it's workouts you need to register for, whatever it is, execute the plan. And while you are doing all the three, make sure you pray through the process because God is also in the process. God will lead you in the process. God will send you people through the process. God will give you hints and clues through the process. He will never leave you or forsake you. That's what the Bible says, right? As you pray over it, God will brood over it because every step need him to manifest, need him to shape it, and for him to lead it where he intends and not just where we prefer. Be blessed.